I'm Avery Mann, and this is your insider's look of America's Most Wanted.
America's Most Wanted starts in just 30 minutes.
What is the host of America's Most Wanted munching on?
Pure organic wheatgrass chips. Good for your cardiovascular system. Time to get busy.
Hi, I'm Doug. I'm the effects person for America's Most Wanted. We've been doing this for a number of years. We've got a lot of different toys that we play with. This is a fog machine we call the Tube of Death, which is a distribution system that gives you a real high atmospheric content. We've got a bunch of other toys that we play with when we need them. It's what we do.
I got a call from a lady who said she had a client that needed to store a bike. Well, she said, what do we need to do? And I said, well, I need to get his driver's license and his insurance information. She faxed me over the paperwork, and all of a sudden I pulled it up, and this is John Walsh from America's Most Wanted. She said, yeah, John has a bike and he'd like to store it with you. I got a call last week. I said, Tim, I need you to bring the bike down because we're going to do a shoot. This particular motorcycle is 2005 Triumph Rocket 3. I would imagine it's probably 850 pounds. This motorcycle is the biggest motorcycle, CC-wise, that is made right now.
This week on America's Most Wanted is a case from a place that was pretty close to where you grew up.
Yeah, I grew up in the Finger Lakes in central New York, and 2 lakes over is Seneca Lake, which is the town of Geneva. When we heard about this case of this Mercedes McIntosh, this young nurse, dedicated young woman who, got involved with the wrong guy. Yep. And she had a child with this man, this Alfonso Whitfield. And he always had a very kind of checkered past, came from not the best family in town. And she tried very hard to make it work. She got pregnant with a second child. She started to question his work habit. He played video games all day, wasn't a good dad, wasn't taking care of their child. And, they had a little spat, and he decided to stab her. And he stabbed her 22 times. He tried to kill her. She survived, but the downside is that she lost her baby. So, I'd like to get this woman justice. She's brave, she's tough, she's fighting back. She dedicated her life to helping other people. She's taking care of that child that was left behind.
I was watching you when you were preparing for today's show, and you were watching the recreation. And when that woman was showing the 22 stab marks, she had them on her arms, she had them on her neck, I saw a lot of emotion in you. It's pretty tough to see that, isn't it?
Who would stab a pregnant woman? Who would try to kill the mother of their child? Who would do that? I mean, what kind of a low-life coward in a creek would do that? And maybe I can't figure out why they did it, but I know they did it and they need to be off the streets. That low-life is being hidden somewhere in the United States, maybe with help from his family, and that family has to look at the show and say, oh my God, our son, cousin, nephew, whatever the hell he is, tried to murder his wife and killed his own child. That guy needs to be behind bars.
I'm Avery Mann, and this has been your insider's look of America's Most Wanted.